Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to DigiDaily. It's your boy Xander, and we're just gonna talk. All right, so there are quite a lot of battle requests, I guess you could say, in the Coliseum. So I'm gonna try getting to those. You know what I mean? Gonna try to do them today. So over here we got some good news. Good news is we got Garurumon. Alright, I love Garurumon. His sprite is cool, and of course one of my favorites, Dark Tyrannomon, which will become Metal Tyrannomon, which is kind of funny, because Metal Tyrannomon right now, in the 2020 show, quite the formidable, scary opponent. Another funny thing about Metal Tyrannomon, I think the Crunchyroll subs, at least, are using the American names for evolutions, which is going to be very confusing, because they called Metal Tyrannomon an ultimate body, but he's not an ultimate, at least in Japanese terms. He is a perfect, because it is child, adult, perfect, ultimate, super ultimate. But in America, it's fresh in training, rookie, champion, ultimate mega. So I do find that confusing. I don't know why they're using the American terms. We should all just move towards the Japanese terms, because they're not using Digidestined, they're saying chosen ones. Not even chosen children, but just chosen ones. They're not calling them the Digidestined, but they're using the English names for the evolutions. I don't know, it's very weird to me. I don't understand. But yeah, we got these two, and then over here we still have Gargomon and Toruremon. I think what I'm gonna do, just to keep the theme, I think I'm just gonna keep Gargomon Rapidmon when he evolves, and then allow Toruremon to get to Cherubimon, and then just kind of call it a day with that run. Over here, we're definitely getting Garurumon and Machinedramon. Yeah. Also, I found that link cable. It's right here. This is the one that came all the way from, I was gonna say Europe, all the way from Australia, not Europe. But yeah, for some reason, my damn Discord ain't loading. So I'll be back when that's loaded up, and we'll get to doing some battles. I've been trying to do them in order, but I'm gonna go out of order. This is gonna be bad. I gotta make sure I write down where I left off or something, because people are starting to send Digimon 20th codes. I don't want to miss that. You know what I mean? So yeah, be right back. Okay, I'm actually not as far behind as I thought, so I'm gonna skip some of them though. Airdramon, I think I fought his Serafimon, but not his Rafflesimon. I know I didn't fight Finksy? I think it's Finksy. Their Omegamon, and then we got Megatron Decepticon. He's got actually like some more fairer, a lot more fairer fights. So we're gonna go with that. So we're not gonna fight Omegamon. So we're gonna do Megatron Decepticons. Girls of Adventure 01 wanna fight. So we got a tag battle between Bergermon and Togemon on the 20th. Then we have Gatomon on the 20th. And then Meikumon 20th single. I think when he meant 20th, I think he may have meant Pen 20th, or we'll find out which one it is. But let's go. So how y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty well. It's actually like really chill right now. It was raining pretty hard, and it was very windy earlier, but it has pretty much passed over. It's kind of creepy. It was like, you know, it was like a tropical storm weather, and then just completely passed. So that's good. I don't know how the other parts of Jersey are right now. I know two hurricanes touched down where I normally go to the shore at, and that was creepy. But other than that, I mean, we're okay. from what I understand. I got to take a day off. The city said, hey, you know, all essential workers should go home. I mean, I think that's a call they should have made earlier. Like, I went into work and worked for 30 minutes, and then they told me to go home. It was like, this is kind of a waste of time. Like, for people that, like, have to actually... For people that actually have to commute, I felt bad for them, because it's just like, you commuted all the way here for pretty much no reason. I feel like I said, I feel like should have been a judgment call that they made this morning, but instead, like before we went to work, instead of we're at work, we clock in, we've woken up, driven there, and then we get to go home. Very, very strange in my opinion. But hey, NBD, your boy got the day off anyway. I was very tired. I went home, tried to watch Adventure. I was like super tired. Fell asleep. Literally took a nap. Jess woke me up. Damn! Damn! Who was that again? I know it was Megatron Decepticon, but who was that? That was Bergamon and Togemon. Damn, they kicked my ass, bro. Megatron Decepticon always with the, just like the most beater-ass Digimon all the time. It's so strange to me. There's something he does. I need to know his secret. Okay, let's do 7 this time. Maybe that'll give us a better idea. Okay. But yeah, just, you know. Got to take a little nap, woke up, ate, chilled out for a little bit. I am chipping away again, slowly, at Digimon Cyber Sleuth, which I'm very happy about. I got a bunch of Megas. Alright, well, that was another L. Sorry, I had to cut the footage there, but that's another W to Megatron Decepticon. We're going to try one more time, see how we do. It's 6. Alright. This appears to be a bit more fair. We actually might win this one. Ah, well. So I was watching Humilus's video the other day. He was giving pretty much a concise look at the Pendulum Zs. Yeah, we're losing again. Oh my god. Wow, okay. Oh my god, Jesus. Alright, let's fight Gatomon. See how we do there. Oop. Oh, is that from... Oh, no, single, yeah. There we go, okay. I'm gonna have Gargomon fight. Wow, Turumon got injured, poor thing. Okay, let's start. Okay, so... Humus's video, he was talking about the Pendulum Z, and something I didn't even notice is they actually do kind of give you a bit of a visual cue on how good your shake is. So those arrows, they don't just show up. They show up depending on how many shakes you do. Now, I'm not too sure if like each arrow equals, you know, roughly 5 shakes or whatever. But there is a slight visual cue to how many shakes you're doing, which I like. It's not a straight up number, which I prefer, and I think other people prefer too, but it is something, so I'm happy they did it. Yes, finally a win. Jesus. My god. Alright, let's try it one more time. So yeah, that's something I'm very happy about. I think there's something else he mentioned. I can't remember what it was exactly. But go watch his video if you're wondering about the Pendulum Zs. Crap. If you're wondering about the Pendulum Z's, you still have some questions, I definitely check out his video. It's a really nice kind of repository for everything we know up until, like, literally, like, right now. Now, if you missed the pre-order period, that's a whole other story. That's just, like, you're gonna have to get it on... Maybe PlayAsia has some. Maybe you can find it on eBay, but that's gonna take a while to come in, and that's also shady. Alright, 2 in a row. Let's go, let's go. So, I can't... a lot of people always ask me, you know, where do I go? I want one now. Whenever the pre-order period just about ends. And it's a very hard question, because I really don't know how to answer it. The avenues I go through, I either pre-order it when it's available to pre-order, or I don't know, I either just, you know, try to pre-order it when it first comes out, or I wait until they release and I buy one off of Japan You Want. That's usually always my avenue. Buying from Japan You Want requires patience, and it's not guaranteed. But more... Oh, wow, okay. The revenge. I still won this. But Gatomon stroke back. Let's see here. Next is Mekumon. I love Mekumon. Yeah, he says 20th... It says 20th single, too, so I'm assuming Pen 20th single, which I can work with, because that's going to be Terurimon versus Mekumon, because they're both very similar, where they're both good Digimon, and this, well, they both have 2 lines, essentially. They have a good line and a bad line now, where Terurimon, we know it's bad line if you've seen Hurricane Touchdown, but we also know Mekumon's bad line if you've seen Try, so we're going to do that. And then Speedtron has sent us some codes too for the DM20th, and I need to do some battles on DM20th, so that's going to help us a lot. Because at this point that we're at on the 20th, we need to fulfill the battles, which for me is always just completely clearing the DP bar and trying to get as many wins as possible. So, Pendulum 20th single, we're going to pop this code right in. And I'm happy that Megatron Decepticon also kind of followed my kind of methodology, where it's just like, yes, they're not Adventure 1, but they're still adventure partners. Because, like, I mean, Terurimon's not an adventure partner, but Terurion is, in my eyes. And Mekumon, I was thinking about running too, because I like Mekumon. I know a lot of people don't like her, but I do. She's not, you know, she's in Try, she's not in Adventure 1, but I still consider her adventure, you know? It's all relative, you know? I really hope that, like, you know, because we know, wow, that was a freaking blowout, oh my god. I know that we're getting 66 episodes of, you know, Adventure Colon. I'm really wondering if we are going to get, like, you know, Adventure 2 content eventually. That'd be interesting. Don't know if we are, but be very happy if we saw Willis instead of being just like a movie character. He was like a character. It's an interesting character you can expand on. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But anyway, yeah. Pendulum Z. I suggest if you missed out on the pre-order, you just scope out Japan You Want and wait for it to show up there. You'll probably have to pay either $50 or $60 for it. But, you know, if you don't have any, you just want one, not a bad choice. Also, I can't believe we lost that. Come on. Alright, this one is for all the marbles. For all the peas in the jar. I don't know who says that. I don't know where that came from. That last me doing that last jiggle might have counted as a shake and might have screwed us over. Okay. Let's see. And we're off. Now we're already off to a bad start. Off to a horrible start. What the hell happened? Wow, that was a total blowout. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, we got Garurumon and Ogremon. How topical, because Ogremon, let me get into, I haven't talked about, you know, Adventure in a while, so here's my thoughts on Adventure episode 5. Spoilers. So Ogremon, interesting character, pretty strong in this version. He is like, he's like a total a-hole for a while, right? And then Metal Tyrannomon shows up and like crushes him, and like, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he lose an eye? Like, I could have swore he had both eyes before that, and then like, as soon as he gets crushed, like, he's missing an eye, which I thought was pretty cool. And then he like sacrifices himself to save the kids. I just thought that was interesting. I thought he was going to be I thought he was going to be there for longer. Like, I didn't expect that. It was very interesting. So yeah. Overall, I really like the animation. Obviously, it's not as clean as the first couple episodes, but we all knew that was going to happen. But it's still good. It's still good looking. I love the new animation, like the new Digivolution sequences. Super huge fan of that. Wow, that was quick. Wow. Okay. Anyway, I enjoy the hell out of the new animation sequences for the Digivolution. So far, I think the only people that have it is Garurumon and Greymon. I find that a little interesting. I hope we don't fall into the pitfall of the Tai and Yamato show, because the other characters are interesting too, and we got like some pretty good introductions to them. And these new versions of them are very interesting. Yeah, they're very similar to the originals. It's just like they're trying to flesh them out more, and I enjoy that a lot. I just really hope we don't like end up just focusing on Matt and Tai. I really want to see everyone else get their time to shine. We should be getting... Oh yes, thank God. We should be getting Metal Goremon in the next episode, which is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. Again, I don't know. If I'm not mistaken, they're using like Ultimate Body. Like, that's not how you use that. Is that like an error, or like is Crunchyroll going to be using the English names? Because that's kind of annoying. Because I believe they're using Japanese terms for the most part. Like, they're using chosen ones. They're using everyone's Japanese names. Like, I don't think, like, when they say, like, oh man, wow. Well, Speedtron, you have won again. Well, that was a mirror match anyway. That was kind of a stupid idea. But that is pretty nuts. Maybe because effort does matter. Wow, effort does matter when you're fighting the same device. So, like, you know, this is two Pen 20s fighting each other. If his effort is more, then that means that he's more likely to win. So that could be the case, because I usually don't care about effort after they hit this point, because it doesn't really matter unless you're fighting. So I should be caring, but I'm not. Alright, let's see how Dark Tyrannomon does. Dark Tyrannomon is, like, the version 5 egg is my favorite. I want to own a version 5 one day, without breaking the bank, because they're really cool. I love them so much. Definitely, I think if you would tell me, like, hey, what are your favorite... Because before, like, if you asked me, like, what were your favorite, you know, VPET versions, I wouldn't really know what to tell you. Because I wasn't very knowledgeable about which one everyone had. But nowadays, I would definitely tell you, for sure... Oh, man. Ogremon gets his revenge. I'd definitely tell you the version 3 and the version 5. For sure, because the version 5 is cool because of all the Godzilla references and stuff like that, but also, like, the Digimon themselves are cool too. And then the version 3, it's got, like, so many of my favorites. It's got Edamon, it's got Patamon, it's got, I believe Gyromon is the Teamon on that one. It's got some bangers. It's got some real bangers. The version 3 and the version 5, they definitely went hard on. I mean, the version 5 was, like, technically the last one. Of course, there's the version 6, but that wasn't released in Japan. That was released only in Australia. So, I think they went out with a bang, if you ask me. Because the version 5 has some really cool Digimon on it. You know, and again, it's a huge Godzilla reference. Who doesn't love Godzilla? That's like a... I feel like it's something everyone can agree on. Oh, thank God I won one. How many has that been? That was 2, right? That was 2. Alright. So, this one is it. Let's see if we can do it. Oh crap, that was a little too much. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Okay, okay. But yeah, Cyber Sleuth. A certain character showed up that I was not expecting. They're like, oh, we're gonna go to a parallel world. And I'm thinking like, oh, we're just going to the digital world? No, we could legit go to a parallel world, and they confirm that the Digimon World games take place in a parallel world than the Digimon Cyber Sleuth games, which I find interesting and I actually like. They also confirmed that, oh god, okay, dang it, Speedtron and Megatron Decepticon, you guys need to fight each other, because you guys raised some really strong, broke boys. My god, alright, well, I think I've taken enough L's for the day. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, each game takes place in its own universe. I think that's cool. Mirie, and you know, I forgot that, because I played some of Redigitize, I suck at it, so I stopped playing it. I got quite far in the story, and then there's just like, I just could not balance the raising mechanic with the actual story. Every time I got my Digimon to where I wanted it to be, they would die, and it would make me sad, and I was getting tired of it. Because I needed definitely something higher than an ultimate, where I was in the story, but I couldn't raise one in time to get out there and do the story. But anyway, I forgot Mirie is in that story, and I liked her then, and didn't realize that it was the same character. And in Cyber Sleuth, at least, this is spoilers, mild spoilers, they confirmed that Mirie is the same entity. She's essentially, I mean, I know a lot of people make the comparison, but it's obvious. It's a pretty obvious comparison, because Cyber Sleuth is very similar to Persona in a lot of ways. So Mirie is essentially like Igor, in that area you go into, the I forget what it's called, the Digilab, I think. It's essentially the Velvet Room, where Mirie can, like, she exists, or she can either travel or exists in different parallel worlds and can converse with people. So she's kind of like a liaison to the digital world. It's very interesting, and I like that a lot. A certain character showed up, and I was like super floored. I did not realize that they were going to show up, and I was actually really happy. I thought it was really cool. I haven't played the game that they are introduced in, but I did think it was still very cool to see them. So yeah, I think I'm on chapter 16 still. I know I'm very close to being done. I just want to raise at least one Royal Knight, or like, you know, Royal Knight adjacent, like a Royal Knight type Digimon. I have a lot of cool Mega level Digimon now. I did a lot of grinding right before I fought Barbamon, so I have a really good team. I have Durandamon. Yeah, I have Durandamon. I have Dodogoramon. I wanted to get Alphamon, but I'm like, dude, like, Dodogoramon's really sick. Like, I don't think I've ever seen him in 3D, and like, I was really happy with how he looked, so I decided to keep my Dorogramon to Dorogoramon, because I liked it. I have an Oryumon, so I'm trying to get Alphamon Oryuken, and this kind of threw a wrench in the plan, but I'm gonna just raise up a Doromon up to Alphamon and try again. Yeah. I also really want to get Black Wargreymon, because I really want it. I have Black Rurumon. I would like Omnimon. Alter B, I believe is what they call him. It'd be cool if I can get Zwart D, but I don't know how you get him in this game, or if he's even in this game. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now in Cyber Sleuth, just trying to grind so that I can get what I want. And that's it. That's really it. I'm gonna go. Huge shout out to my patrons. I really do appreciate it. Huge shout out to everyone else out there watching right now. If you're, I've noticed there's, checking my analytics today, 60% of you are not subscribed. You're watching, but you're not subscribed. If you like what you see, definitely subscribe. I do a lot of Digimon stuff. I do Mega Man stuff occasionally. We're gonna be branching out and doing even more things. So if you like what you see, definitely subscribe. I upload practically daily, and I like keeping everyone updated when I do take short breaks. So yeah, if you're still watching this, thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.